Alright, Shalom, Mike. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. I'd like to give double honor to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect, the teacher word, and our true faith sincerity. And yeah, man, today, as you can see the title of the lesson, it says, these people are about to suffer a harsh reality, man. You know, because as you can see, man, you see the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai is balanced, man. As you can see, the mirth is being taken away from this place, but guess what? It's being transferred unto us, man. Now we're rejoicing at the downfall. We actually are in the midst of the downfall of our enemies. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick. This is Sirach, Ecclesiastes chapter 25 and verse 7. It says, "There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue, a man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies." And as you can see, we are alive by the way of His word, man. You know, this is the breath of life, the wills and understanding of Yahweh Shema Shai. So we are actually in the know of what's going on, and we are rejoicing. Why? Because we know the end of this kingdom, this fourth beast, you know, which the revised Roman Empire, you know, America, the end of this system, you know, the end of this rulership is the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, and these people pretty much is going to see what we see, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai have revealed His secrets unto His servants, and we was in fear, man. You know, now that pretty much these things are being made manifest, now the people, you know, these Americans are fearing now, man. You know, so matter of fact, let's get this at Proverbs 1. You know, because hey, Yahweh Shema Shai is just, man. The Lord is very merciful, man. You know, He warns you before He sprang into action, man. You know what I mean? And as you can see, the prophets have flooded the planet Earth with the words of the Lord, man. Matter of fact, let me get that real quick before anything. Let me get that real quick. Let's see. This is Habakkuk. Bear with me. This is Habakkuk 2 and 14. "For the earth shall be filled with the knowledge of the glory of the Lord as the waters cover the sea." See? So guess what? In that time when the Lord Yahweh Shema spring into action, you know, and you get put to death and get sent to the spirit world, guess what? It's not going to be no excuse, man. Why? Because you have heard the message of the prophets, man. You know, you have heard the message of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know what I mean? Why? Because this internet have pretty much flooded the earth, man, with knowledge, man. How do people know in Australia there are Israelites, in Africa, you know, in these different parts of Europe, you know, because of the YouTube, man. Which that was the instrument used, the Lord, the chosen, you know, to spread this word, man. You know, and it wasn't meant for you to watch cat videos, you know what I mean, some twerking, you know, somebody slipping on a banana, man. It was set up for for the words of Yahweh Shema Shai to put out pretty much these death threats. And as you can see now, the death threats are the Lord is making word on his you know, making action on His words, man. You know, so this is Proverbs 1 and 20. It says, "Wisdom cried without; she uttered her voice in the streets." And yeah, the questions are being answered, man. The questions are being answered, man. You know, the wisdom knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai is on display, man. You know, it says, "She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates in the city. She uttered her words, saying, How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?" See, how long will you love to be in this society? How long will you continue to abide in this system and you know, support this place, man? How long will your way of life, you know, be the end all be all, man? You know, this simple American, you want to live the so-called American dream. You want to, as long as you get a 9 to 5, a wife and 2 kids, man. Hey, that's simple, man. You know, it says, And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And yeah, man, as you can see, these scoffers are now being backed into a corner, man. They are nowhere to be found, man. You know what I mean? These different guys that came against the Hebrew Israelites, such as the Black Conscious Movement, they're nowhere to be found. They have no answers for you. You know, these so-called Christians, you know, hey man, these Christians, man, they gotta go buy them a pack of Newports, man. You know, cause they so stressed, they don't know what's going on. You know, it says, as a matter of fact, because the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah is finally coming into play, man. It's here, man. Matter of fact, let's get some real quick. You know, let's get some real quick. This is Ezekiel. Ezekiel chapter 12. Bear with me. Ezekiel 12 and I started at 21. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, what is this proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying, the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? Tell them therefore, and that's what they say, man. You know, that this is 50 years down the line. And they ain't literally got to say that. You know, they can actually say it by way of their actions. You know, you putting stock into this place, man. You know, you talking about your damn 401k. You know, you trying to get you a promotion. You know what I mean? You want to move your wife and children to a bigger house. You saying that the vision is failing, or the days are prolonged, man. You know, it says, tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb of Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision. And yeah, and we in that time now, man. See, we in that time that these things are coming into play, man. This is the time where the words of Yahweh Shemel Shah is alive and well. The Lord is alive and well. As you can see, these different things coming on the planet Earth. You know, it says, for there shall be no more any vain vision, nor flattering divination within the house of Israel. See, so these things, like this, what you call it, prosperity preachers, all that is done away with, man. There is nothing good that's going to come to this place, man. Nothing but evils and more evils is coming into this place. Ezekiel the 7th chapter. And only evil. You know what I mean? Only evil is coming to this place because this place produces nothing but wickedness. So you got to eat that fruit. You got to eat the fruit of wickedness, man, which is nothing but evils. Death, discretion, anguish. You know? I mean, it says, for I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. And how is the Lord speaking? Through his prophets, man. You know, it said, it shall no more be prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, will I say the word, and will perform it. And will perform it, saith the Lord power. See? So the Yahweh Shemel Shah, his words is in play right now, man. You know, the books are open. Meaning what? Now we're able to understand them. Why? Because they are in play, man. You know what I mean? And 2/3 gonna get it, and these other heathens are gonna get it as well, man. You know, it is nothing but the stress is coming upon this place, man. And if you ain't got the covering of Yahweh Shemel Shah upon you, hey, you're gonna catch it, man. You know what I mean? You know. So this is Proverbs 1:23. It says, turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. See? And it's talking about Jake, man. You know, turn back, man. The Lord said he's gonna make his words known. Meaning what? Okay, now we can go to the book of Isaiah and break it down. We'll say Isaiah 34. Well, that's talking about in World War III when America get destroyed by missiles, man. You know, we can go to Jeremiah 50, 51, you know, Ezekiel 37, 38, and 39, man. All these things, we hear, man. The Lord's making his words known by the way of the prophets, man. Starting with the apostles and elders of great millstone on down, man. The Lord have revealed, you know, his words, man. You know what I mean? It says, because I had called and you refused, I had stretched out my hand and no man regarded. See? Meaning what? You see us on the highways and hedges, week in and week out, man. You know, some brothers, you know, some camps go out multiple times a week. You know, Great Millstone is known for doing videos, man. Great Millstone is known for doing videos, man. So you let you know that Yahweh Shai spirit is dealing with Great Millstone, man. You know? Why? Because guess what? The Lord continues to stretch out his hand. It's not like you stretching it out and then it just draw back right back then. No, the Lord continues to stretch. Why the internet is on right now, man? You know, going live right now. This is the Lord stretching out his hand, man. You know what I mean? You know? This is, but ye have sit at not all my counsel and with none of my reproof. See? So you pretty much took this thing light, man. And like I said, 2/3 gonna get it, but we have to warn them. But the other nations, pretty much the heathen, you know, starting on Esau, Edom, and the rest of the other heathen nations, they're gonna just catch it, man. You know, we just telling them their judgment. You know, we just telling them their judgment. Jake, you know, 2/3 ain't gonna get it, but they have to be warned. But the rest of the heathen nation, they just gonna have to get you know, get dealt with, man. Yeah, I mean, you know, this is I will also leverage calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. See? And how's the Lord gonna do that? Through us, man. The Lord gonna put a heavy spirit on us in that day, man. Because you people are gonna suffer, you know, a harsh reality. Like I said, man, the Lord has showed us these things, you know what I mean, before it came into play, man. You know, before this coronavirus, you know what I mean, was a hot topic, hashtag coronavirus, one of the trending topics, you know, before these things came to play, the Lord had revealed it to us, you know, and now it's being made manifest. Now the people sit and they falling apart, man. You know, you grocery shopping, not knowing you shopping for the profits, man. You know what I mean? You know? So this is Job chapter 5. And this right here lets you know that we're going to be in the midst of Jacob's trouble, man. But the Lord is going to deliver us from this, you know. So this is Job 5:19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles. Yeah, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. And what's that 7th trouble? That 7th trumpet, that 7th vial is when the thermonuclear missiles hit this place, man. So we have to get beamed up, you know, by the way the chariots, which those are our vehicles of salvation, man. That's how we're going to be able to escape, you know, the judgment of Yahweh Shai, man. You know, those chambers, you know. It says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. See? Because the Lord, Yahweh, see, like I said, you know, like the scripture said, we're going to be redeemed from the famine. We're going to, the Lord's going to deliver us from this war. You know, because why? We're going to be in the midst of that. It's not like we're going to be in some corner. No, man, we're going to be in the midst of all these things going on. But the people, they're the ones that's going to suffer these things. That's why I said the people that's made in vain. Well, guess what? Ain't going to be no famine if somebody, you know, somebody got to go through that. Somebody got to have to suffer of the famine. Somebody got to die by the sword. Somebody got to die by the pestilence. Those are the people that was born in vain, man. Why? Because they pretty much was set up to die. The teeth of wild beasts, the captivity, you know, people dying in these different concentration camps, you know, sick out the concentration camp. Why? Because the Lord set them on to die in vain, man. You know what I mean? It says, Shalaki, bear with me, I can. Salaki, I can. So it says, in famine he shall redeem thee from death. And yeah, the Lord is gonna feed us in that day, man. You know, He's gonna, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be dramatic. You know, it's gonna be super dramatic in that day. It's not like the Lord is playing. The Lord got sauce, man. So it's gonna be a dramatic way the Lord deliver us, man. And it says, and in war from the power of the sword. And yeah, that's even, us escaping these different race wars and us not even getting a letter saying we got drafted, man. The Lord is gonna deliver us from that. It says, but guess what? Little JJ, is gonna get that letter in that mail, man, saying he gotta be at Birmingham Airport at 5:30 in the morning, man. Why? Because you're going to be part of Project Black Shield. You niggas going to be on the front line, man. It says, at discretion, so like it says, thou shall be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shall thou be afraid of discretion when it comes. See, so the Lord's going to put a heavy spirit on us in that day, man. Well, the Lord going to put a very heavy spirit on us that we're not going to fall apart in that day, man. We're not going to fall apart in that day, man. That's through the spirit power. How about some shot? It's not us, cause it's going to be guys 6'2", 285 defensive tackles for ASU. Them niggas going to fall apart, man. All this laughing and scoffing at the prophets, man. All this shit going to turn back to you people, man. You going to have to eat the fruit of that, man. It says, at discretion and famine thou shalt laugh. See, we're going to, like you said, we're going to see that big 285, next time you see him, he's 92 pounds, man. Straight skin, man. We coming in no times, man. It says, neither shall thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. And yeah, man, because the zoo is those animals going to be released from the zoo, and also those newly created beasts, man. And things are coming, man. Things are happening. And these other heathens, they're not gonna escape the judgment of Yahweh Shah. Guess what? We're in the midst of these curses being put on these other heathens, man. You got Moab. Moab is the new nigga now, man. Moab is Moab is the new Ensley. Moab is the new West End. If you down here, those are the ghettos, man. So matter of fact, let's get some real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 30. In verse 7, it said, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee was persecuted thee. And yeah, man, because guess what? You other heathens gonna get it. And guess what? A lot of you Jake is gonna continue to suffer these curses, these harsh curses, man. And let's get a few of these curses. Matter of fact, this is Deuteronomy 28. In 51, it says, let's select it. Matter of fact, that's not it. In 53, Deuteronomy 28 and 53, it says, if thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which the Lord thy power hath given thee, in the siege and in the straitness wherewith thy enemies shall distress thee. See? So guess what? You're going to be, it's a form of it's going to be cannibalism that's going to come back, man. You heathen and you niggas, which you are heathens as well, you're going to eat your own children, man. Cannibalism is coming back in a major way, man. Especially here in America. This place is built for the family, man. When it's a certain time where it's considered lunchtime, man. That's a snare, man. See, how about Shah is about to rain nothing but hell upon this place, man. You know what I mean? Let's get some more curses. This Deuteronomy chapter 28 and 65. And amongst these nations shall thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest. See, yeah, because it's going to be nothing but distress. It's not going to be a time where you can kick back and matter of fact, because that's what it is. That's Amos, I believe. You're going to always be on a run. That's if you ain't getting caught up in a concentration camp, man. Let's see. Bear with me. This is Amos chapter 5 and 18. It says, warn you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. And yeah, the ones that design the day of the Lord, guess what? That's not in the right spirit. Guess what? To what end is it for you? Because guess what? Nothing but hell is gonna come to these people, man. You know, the whole earth is on fire, man. And it's gonna continue to get hotter and hotter and hotter, man. You know, the day of the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, the day of Yahweh Shemel Shai, when the Lord returns, man. Just even before that day, man, nothing but straight chaos is coming here, man. Well, it's already here. We in the beginning of it, man. This is chapter 1. You know what I mean? These things are coming, man. And each day it's gonna get worse and worse. Every time the sign go down, it's gonna get worse. You know, and worse, man. You see now everything is by the hour now, man. Everything is by the hour now, man. You know, you don't know what type of news you're gonna get next. You know, Trump had declared a state of emergency. So guess what, man? This lets you know, man. Yahweh Shemel Shai is working, man. You know what I mean? So it says, as if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. See? So guess what? It's not going to be a time where you're going to be at ease, man. It's not going to be no time at all where you can sit back and throw on some old James Word, the highlights, man. You know, all this is being taken away, man. The only thing you can do right now is watch old highlights. You know what I mean? Because the sports is gone, this mirth is being taken away, but it's being transferred onto us, man. We're rejoicing that this place is going down, but you're in a state of mourning. You know what I mean? Because everything is hey, man, America has lost its lust, man. It says, shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light? Even dark, even very dark, and no brightness in it. Yeah, see? Because we enter into darker times, man. Very dark time. You know what I mean? So Deuteronomy 28 and 65 again. Among these nations shalt thou find no ease, neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest, but the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart and failing eyes and sorrow of mind. See? So you people gonna fall apart, man. You know, you Americans, man. You know, you damn Babylonians, you're gonna have a sorrow of heart, man. It says, and thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear the day and night, and shall have none assurance of thy life. And yeah, you're going to fear the day because there's going to be troops walking the streets during the day. But guess what? At night, guess what? Them beasts going to come out, man. So you say you're going to hang it down with your life. You ain't, see, how we live day to day, you people going to live day to day, man. You know, it's going to be a good chance you got in the back of your mind that you're going to die. You know what I mean? That day, man. You know what I mean? Someone mob. Yep. So let's see. Let's go back to Proverbs 1. We're gonna wrap it up. But hey, cause guess what, man? You see these Christians coming to life. Matter of fact, before I get anything else, let's get some real quick Sirach. This is Sirach chapter 27. And Sirach. Yes, like Sirach 27 and 28. It says, mockery and reproach are from the proud, see? But vengeance as a lion shall wait and lie for them. Shall lie and wait for them. See, mockery and reproach are for the proud. And yeah, these Americans are very proud, man. But guess what? It says vengeance, laugh and wait. It says vengeance as a lion, laugh and wait for them. So guess what? These people are in a trap, man. Why? Because this message that we've been pushed out is a way to life, man. This is how you're going to be preserved. You hang on, you cling on to the words of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Said, if you keep her and she shall preserve thee. What's that talking about? That's talking about this knowledge, man. So you mocking this word, guess what? Vengeance as a lion, laugh and wait for him, man. And that's what you see now. By the way, this coronavirus, and it's gonna get worse than that, man. The famine is coming, you know, cannibalism, more pestilence, more diseases, man. You know, race wars. You know what I mean? People just commit suicide. It's gonna be dead bodies just in the street, you know, people burying them. All these things are coming, man. You know what I mean? It says, They that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare, and anguish shall consume them before they die. See? Anguish shall see. So guess what? You're gonna suffer before the Lord puts you to death, man. You're gonna be mentally and physically and distressed, man. You know, you're not gonna be at ease at all before the Lord just puts you to death, man. And that's what's happening to this place, America as a whole. These things before the Lord ultimately, you know, just put this place out of misery by the way of the missiles. All hell is coming, man. It says death, famine. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Revelation 18. Revelation 18. In verse 8, it says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire, for strong is the Lord power who judges her. So that one day is that period of time where all hell is going to be here on this place, man. You know, for ultimately the Lord put it out of his place, man. You know, so hey, if you ain't, you know, cling on to the words of Yahweh Shema, you gonna die, man. We in the days of Noah. We in this planet Earth for one reason, man. Either to be delivered or to be destroyed. If you don't believe in the words of Yahweh Shema, you gonna die, man, at the end of the day, man. You know, and before you get put to death, you know, you're gonna suffer a harsh reality, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can hold it with edifying. I'm gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Chakadash. Double honor to the positive elders of great news. On shalom to the elect, the season word on true sincerity. VTA, abide the ball.